Golden Bachelor Gerry Turner and new girlfriend house hunting already. April 30, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation news fans. Golden Bachelor Gerry Turner revealed to fans recently that he met someone new and is in love. In fact, these two lovebirds are already planning their future together. They have been spending time together non-stop and now are even house hunting together. Are they already planning on moving in with each other? Keep reading to get all the details. Golden Bachelor Gerry Turner and Lana looking at houses together. Golden Bachelor Gerry Turner has let the world know that a year after his divorce from Theresa Nist, he's in love again. Gerry met Lana through social media. She had sent him a message, which he ignored at first. However, he then realized she too was in Indiana. In fact, she lives only 20 minutes from his daughter. They hit it off instantly. Gerry and Lana seem to enjoy the same things. He revealed they both share a passion for traveling. Since starting their relationship in March, they have gone somewhere new almost every weekend. One of those places was North Carolina to meet her parents. Their next big adventure will be to London and Paris in July. They have also attended different sporting events. Now, Turner revealed to people that even after just 2 months, they are serious about one another. They have been spending a lot of time at her place and getting some exercise in the process. They walk 3 to 4 miles to have a snack and a beer, then walk back to her place. Gerry also shared that they almost always look at the dessert menu first. They both love and are addicted to dessert. When the weather gets nicer, they will be spending more time at Gerry's lake house. Plus, these two are already house hunting for their dream home. Turner said, "We've done a little bit of the fantasy house shopping, which has been nice trying to figure out if at some point we decide we want to buy a house together, if our styles and our tastes are the same. And it turns out, yeah, they are pretty much the same. Will they ever get married?" Golden Bachelor Gerry Turner also dished on whether or not marriage is their future. He said that both of them have been married twice before. So they are not necessarily looking to get married, but it's not out of the question either. However, they do plan on being together long-term. He said that he and Lana have agreed that they want a long-term, committed, permanent relationship. In fact, they feel like they are already there. They both have Midwest values and morals, so they fit together perfectly. He also said, "There's a feeling of comfort, there's a feeling of peace. I really feel like I can be myself around Lana, and it's not a problem. There's a lot of those tangibles that make it work, but the intangibles of the feeling is really huge. I'm really in a happy place." Lana has also been very supportive amid his cancer diagnosis. What do you think about Gerry and Lana already being in a serious relationship and even looking at houses to buy down the road? Stay tuned for more updates on all your Bachelor Nation favorites. When Gerry Turner handed out his final rose during the Golden Bachelor, millions of fans across the country cheered for the silver-haired romantic who had shown the world that love truly has no age limit. But in a shocking twist that could only happen in Bachelor Nation, the fairy tale didn't end with that final rose. It imploded. Fast forward a few short months, and America's most eligible senior is back in the headlines. This time for house hunting with a new girlfriend. Wait, already? A rose that wilted too soon. Gerry Turner stole hearts with his emotional sincerity, tearful monologues, and golden age charm. He promised his final pick, Theresa Nist, forever love. Fans were overjoyed when the couple tied the knot on live TV in a much-hyped primetime special that had everything: glitz, glamour, and tears of joy. But the honeymoon didn't last long. Barely 3 months after their wedding, Gerry and Theresa announced their split in an exclusive interview on Good Morning America. The nation watched in disbelief. "It's been a difficult decision," Gerry said softly, eyes glistening. "But we've come to realize that we have different visions for our future." Translation: Gerry didn't want to move to New Jersey, and Theresa wasn't about to retire in Indiana. The internet erupted with shock, speculation, and memes. And just as the dust was settling, a new headline broke. Gerry Turner had been spotted house hunting with a woman no one recognized. The mystery woman. The first grainy photos surfaced on Reddit. Gerry walking hand in hand with a blonde woman outside a lakeside property in Asheville, North Carolina. Another pic showed the two inside a cozy real estate office, sipping lattes and poring over property listings. She wasn't Theresa. At first, fans assumed she was a friend, maybe even a cousin. But when the duo were spotted again, this time having a candlelit dinner at a boutique restaurant, the truth hit Bachelor Nation like a thunderbolt. Gerry Turner had moved on. And not just moved on, he was reportedly looking for a house with someone new. So who is this woman, and how long has this been going on? Enter Melinda Mindy Clark, a 63-year-old former broadcast journalist from North Carolina, who, wait for it, applied to be on The Golden Bachelor but didn't make the final cast. Yep, she was almost on the show. And according to insiders, she and Gerry began talking shortly after his divorce from Theresa was finalized. Sliding into DMs, literally, while fans might assume Gerry met Mindy in a quiet coffee shop or through mutual friends. Sources close to the couple claimed the whole thing started with, of all things, a DM. Mindy messaged him on Instagram, one source tells Bachelor Tea Daily. She said she respected how he handled the split with Theresa and that if he was ever in North Carolina, she'd love to show him around. Apparently, Gerry responded within hours. From there, the messages turned into phone calls, then FaceTime, and finally, Gerry booked a trip to Asheville just for clarity, but he never left. He canceled his return flight, the source adds. They were inseparable from the second they met. House tours and PDA? Since that fateful meeting, Gerry and Mindy have been spotted house hunting in the greater Asheville area. A surprising twist, given how reluctant Gerry seemed to be about relocating during his relationship with Theresa. Fans were quick to call out the double standard. Why was he suddenly okay leaving Indiana for Mindy? A family friend of Gerry's offered this insight. Gerry never wanted to hurt Theresa, but he just didn't feel at home in New Jersey. Asheville is different. It's relaxed, artistic, close to nature. He and Mindy both love hiking and the outdoors. It just clicked. And the real kicker? Sources say they're looking at properties together, as in co-owning a home. They've looked at 3-bedroom cabins, some with lake access, others with garden spaces, a real estate agent reportedly told the Asheville Chronicle. They want space for visiting family, but also a cozy shared space. They're serious. The couple have been spotted canoodling in cafes, laughing during open houses, and even attending a local jazz night hand in hand. If Gerry's relationship with Theresa felt cautious and courtly, this one feels playful and passionate. Theresa reacts, it's a lot to process. As the news exploded across social media, fans turned their attention to one person. Theresa Nist. Would she respond? For days, she remained silent. Then, in a quiet post on Instagram, featuring a photo of her walking along the beach, she wrote, "Sometimes, life surprises you. I wish everyone peace, clarity, and most of all, truth." Fans were divided. Some interpreted the caption as shade. Others praised her for taking the high road. But a close friend of Theresa's later revealed to Life and Style that the news of Gerry's new relationship stung. "She's blindsided," the friend said. They agreed to part amicably, but she thought they'd take time to process. Seeing him house hunting so soon, it's a lot. Is this another publicity stunt? With the rapid pace of this new romance, some fans are starting to wonder if Gerry's latest love story is the real deal or just a desperate attempt to keep the spotlight. "This feels manufactured," one commenter wrote on Reddit. He couldn't compromise for Theresa, but now he's picking curtains with a woman he's known for 5 minutes. Others were more forgiving. Gerry's allowed to move on. He didn't cheat. People meet unexpectedly all the time. Maybe this is the one. Bachelor Nation remains torn, but the producers? Probably thrilled. Rumors are swirling that ABC is considering a Golden Bachelor, the second chance special featuring Gerry and Mindy, complete with behind-the-scenes footage of their home-buying journey. Nothing is off the table, one producer allegedly told Variety. Gerry's still a fan favorite. People are watching. Moving in or moving too fast? So how serious is this new couple? According to insiders, Gerry and Mindy are already talking long-term. They've discussed splitting time between Asheville and a smaller Indiana property Gerry still owns. They've talked about getting a dog, possibly a golden retriever. And yes, the M word has already come up. No one is rushing into marriage, a friend of Mindy's tells People. But they're both open to it. They're just taking it one house, one hike, one dance night at a time. Still, critics say the speed of this relationship raises red flags. Relationship expert Dr. Carla Demur weighed in on the controversy. When someone exits a high-profile breakup and immediately starts a new relationship, it's worth asking whether they've had time to heal. That said, people process grief and closure differently, especially later in life. If they're being honest and open, it could work. Bachelor Nation reacts. The Bachelor fandom is no stranger to drama, but Gerry's whirlwind romance has sparked some of the strongest reactions in years. Gerry is becoming the golden gaslighter, one TikTok influencer joked, racking up over 400K views. I feel like he fooled us, another fan commented. He was crying over Theresa one day and planning a mountain retreat with a stranger the next. But not everyone is mad. Some fans are genuinely rooting for Gerry and Mindy. They're adorable together. She has spark. He seems lighter. Let people be happy. Even former contestants have weighed in. Golden Bachelor runner-up Leslie Fema posted a cryptic quote to her story. When people show you who they are, believe them. Ouch. What's next? As Gerry and Mindy tour yet another lakeside cabin, Bachelor Nation is left wondering, will this be the love story that lasts? Or just another chapter in the unpredictable saga of America's favorite senior heartbreaker? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure, Gerry Turner knows how to keep us watching. Final thought. Whether you see it as a betrayal, a rebound, or a beautiful second or third chance at love, the fact remains, Gerry Turner and his new girlfriend are house hunting already, and the Golden Bachelor story is far from over. Love, in all its complicated, messy, and unexpected glory, never really retires.